10-4. Goodness, you don't know how long I've been working at this thing. You actually do, because you're probably on the last live stream. I had the sun right there, huh? I mean, I have full power and I have full service, and then I try to go live and it's like, nope. And I'm like, come on, I have full power and full service, and it's like, nope, no way. Mike, Terminator, you were second. You were technically second, Terminator, but I do compliment you for always being one of the first people in the chat. The Terminator, he doesn't mess around. When it's time to get into the chat room, Terminator does what he has to do, and he's there. So welcome back, everybody. Thank you. It's so nice to see you here. Who's that? Laura? What's up, Laura? Hey, Violet. Sorry, my hand was in the way. Hey, Jackie. Ed's Truth, what's up, my man? Ohio Navy Mom. Hey, cool. I'm sorry that I lost you. I was just hanging out talking to the visionaries like everything was cool, full power and full service. And all of a sudden my phone turned, my YouTube just cut off. And so I opened up YouTube again and tried to go live, and it just started doing that streaming thing where the circle just goes around and around, and I would hit go live and try to hit resume, and it just wouldn't let me. It even let me go into my own live feed that was stalled out and see the chat, but I couldn't. I should have put a message in there for you guys if I could have, but I could even see that. I couldn't go live. So I'm sorry about that. I think we should be up now. I know we had a lot of people in the chat room who were interested in what's going on. So I do have my notebook right here. I did get a text from Santa while we were offline, so maybe that was a blessing, in disguise that we went offline. But the purpose of the video today will be to talk about the convoy that's leaving on, see if you remember, comprehension. When are we leaving? And where? Where? From whence? From where are we leaving? Where are we leaving from? And what day are we leaving? Do you guys remember? Put it in the chat for me. Let me see. Let me see if you guys remember. Yeah, east of Denver, and we're leaving on the 30th. Who is that? Lucky one. Hey, you got that answer right twice. Good job. You get double prizes. Sylvia's got the answer right. Ed's Truth knows what's up. Mike knows what's up. He was the first one back in the chat. So thank you guys for coming back. Awesome to have all of you. I see you talking. No, not the 27th. We're leaving the 30th there, Carly. We switched it up. We're leaving on the 30th. And yeah, Mike, we're going to go right through Ohio, man. So if you want to come and hang out with us, it would be great to have you with us for sure. You're absolutely invited. Everyone who's watching this is invited. Everybody who you know is invited. And I would really love for you guys to kind of talk to some of those people and get the word out about this convoy. I'd really like to see it grow in size. So let me grab my notebook down here. I'm just going to just go down on you visionaries real quick. And I'll just sort of wipe my mouth, and I'll be right back, and we'll get this shit done. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Hygiene's important, ladies, and probably gentlemen too, but I didn't want to carry the euphemism over. All right, hold on. All right, cool. Here we go. So I just saw that somebody made a donation. I couldn't see the information. It went away too quickly, but thank you so much. I think it said Suzanne. I just want to say thank you so much to whoever it was who just made that donation, because fuel is $6 a flipping gallon. Somebody who knows more than I do, put it in the chat. Why is fuel so expensive? You know what? I bet Ed's Truth could lecture on it. I bet this guy knows. Why is fuel so expensive? And don't tell me Ukraine, right? Don't give me that. I've been to Alaska. Crap, I've been to Texas, and I've driven through, the western United States. I think we have plenty of, I think we have plenty of access to fuels, whether that's natural or fossil fuels or whatever, right? Come on. Driving me crazy. All right. Anyway, I also, on that note, I want to thank Jackie Weber. $6 a freaking gallon. I mean, come on. Come the flip on, all right? Violet Lynch. Violet and Jackie, thank you so much. And I think it was Suzanne. Thank you all so much. You're the three amigos who have donated to help me with this convoy. And I really, really do appreciate it. If you want to do the math, right? How many miles is it? Right? How many miles per gallon approximately? Then how many gallons is that? Right? and what's the average price per gallon, and that equals a lot of money. So that's why I'm going to work on Monday going into Tuesday. I'm going to do some work. Just heard from a client, had a message when I came up here from a day or two ago asking me if I could do that. So a little bit slow on response. Just talked with the client. I'm going to go to work on Monday into Tuesday. And then I need a day to kind of, or part of a day at least, to square everything away before we leave, get a haircut, stuff like that. And we're going to take off on the 30th. We're leaving from Bennett, Colorado. It's just east of Denver. All right, Bennett, Colorado. It's about 20 minutes further east from the Flying J in Aurora, where we all met last time. Hopefully you guys remember that. Now, if you live in the Denver area, I want to see you. Even if it's just to like smack us on the butt and say good luck and send us down the road, I sure do want to see you guys. So please, please, please come out and just send us off with a high five or a hug, or you know what I mean? It would be great to see you guys, okay? We're going to go from Bennett, Colorado. And again, I want to meet at 8:30 in the morning. I want to leave at 9:30. Wheels up, 9:30. We're gone. That means you already have fuel. You've already met the other visionaries. We've already, yelled freedom, done some flag waving, said a pledge of allegiance, maybe even a prayer, right? Before we get on the road together, after we introduce ourselves, right? So show up ready to roll. I'm going to be there prior to 8:30. I'll be there before 8:30. I'll be standing there with a cup of coffee in my hand, just waiting for you to come in, and I'll greet you, and I'll be very happy to see you. You'll be able to recognize my truck, right? Bobby's truck, my truck, and I think Bobby and I bonded a little bit. I found some CDs and some things that are like falling down in seats and in the dashboard. I replaced the dashboard the other day, so I've been bumping his music, enjoying that, kind of bonding with him through the music that he enjoyed, which I enjoy too. So you're going to see a white truck with a camper shell on it, right? The topper. So when you see that, it's going to have an American flag on the back, an American flag on the dashboard, and I'm trying to hook up an American flag or a Betsy Ross flag to the top. I was going to fly the Don't Tread on Me flag that one of you fine visionaries brought me in Ohio, in Burbank, Ohio, but I gave it to Butch, and Butch is flying it on the back of his truck right now, so I'm not going to have that one, all right? But you'll see the white truck. I'll have my whoopee light, and I'll have antenna on top of the cab, right? So when you see that, you'll know it's me. Just come over and say, hey, how's it going? And when I see people walking over to me, and they call me X-Ray, I'm going to know you're there for the convoy. And we'll just get to know each other, and we'll talk about safety, and we'll talk about the route to make sure everybody feels good. And then we're going to truck it on out to Colby, Kansas. Now, this is where we stopped last time. This is actually where I got my swear jar. And I think I was telling you in the last video, I broke my swear jar. I was parked on a slant, and I opened the passenger side door, and it rolled down, and the mason jar shattered, which was unfortunate. I really appreciate that. And it came from Colby, Kansas. So I have a swear bag now. I've got a Ziploc bag, and that has my swear money in it. I picked up everything. And then I also cleaned up the glass, and I transported the glass, and I threw that away so nobody got a flat tire, when they pulled off the road in the same spot. So we're going to go to Colby, Kansas. That's our lunch stop. We're going to go to the Oasis Travel Center, right? Oasis Travel Center in Colby, Kansas. And then we're going to truck it on down the road to Salina, Kansas. We're going to go to Salina, Kansas, and we stopped there last time. So we're going to stop in Salina. That's going to be super fun. That's going to be our first night. Okay, we're going to stay at the Flying J there in Salina, just like we did last time, and have a nice safe stop. If you want to stay at a hotel in the area, that's great. There are lots of options. Otherwise, I'll be there at the truck stop, and if you feel unsafe, you can just knock on my door or whatever, and I'll come try to help you with whatever problem you might be having. We can all kind of stay together, and we've been very safe when we've done this in the past, not only with the People's Convoy, but also when we went to reinforce them with those 15 vehicles, those 5 semi-trucks, and those 10 four-wheelers, those vehicles. So all right, that's the plan. We're going to stay in Salina, Kansas on night 1. I think this is about where we were on the other video. So if you're just coming back in, right, here's the new stuff, right? From Salina, we're going to go see our friends at the Petro at Oak Grove, Missouri. At Oak Grove, there's a big truck stop there, and we were invited there by some friends in the area and somebody who works there as well. So they want to come out and see us if we can stop there, and that's the plan. We're going to go there, and we're going to go to the Petro in Oak Grove. All right. From there, we're we're going to go and we're going to go back to the TA at Forestell, Missouri. And the Forestell, that's where we stopped on the last convoy that I ran out from Denver. And it was real safe, nice and easy. That's where we met Mr. and Mrs. Mobo, our ziplining, adventurers who we all saw, out above the Arkansas River in the mountains the other day, motivating me so much. Just really good job to Mr. and Mrs. Mobo on the hike and the zip line the other day. But that's where we met them in Forestell, Missouri. I hope you guys can maybe just drive with us for half a day or something, in the morning. I don't know. We'll talk to you, but maybe you just ride with us to DC. I don't know, a little ways. We'll talk about it. But we want you, Mobo and Mrs. Mobo, Diane. All right, cool. So from Forestell, we're going to go to Terre Haute. Is that how you pronounce it? Terre Haute? Now, y'all tell me if I'm not pronouncing it wrong, or if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. But I think it's Terre Haute. I'll come in and I'll zoom and see what you're telling me. You're way off. All right, cool. So we're going to go to Terre Haute, okay? We're on I-70 the whole way. The only time we might bump around it is where that toll is, but I know that the Oak Grove truck stop is in there somewhere. So we're just going to look at the map again. I was talking to Jesse Nagy about all this today, and I'm really looking forward to having Jesse come out and join us. He's actually going to meet us in Kansas, and he's going to convoy all the way to DC with us. So we're going to get to see Jesse. I'm super excited about that. Hey, buddy, I can't wait to see you. Thanks for helping me, plan this, and thanks for riding with me. I can't wait to see you, and hopefully your pop too. I know that that our timing was just sort of adjusted. So talk to Joe, or Joe, if you're watching this, sir, would sure love to ride in with you as well. And there's another big truck driver who's going to be riding with us, a friend of the family, riding with us, and we're going to be stopping with them as well. That's kind of been the plan. So we're just going to be kind of dialing in the details, but what we're looking at is we're leaving Oak Grove. We're going to Forestell. We're spending the second night in Forestell. From Forestell, Missouri, we're going to truck it on up, and that's the TA. We're going to truck on up to the Loves in Terre Haute. Terre Haute? Close enough. Terre Haute, and I don't mean to disrespect that town or that area. I just don't know how to pronounce it the right way. Somebody has to teach me. So I think it's Terre Haute. We're gonna go up there, right? And after Terre Haute, we're gonna that'll be our lunch stop right at the Loves there, and then we're gonna take it on up. Just confirming the detail, discussion, but it should be TQ Trucking for night 3 with Tony and Lisa. And I talked to Lisa today. She was actually getting her nails done, so I'm sure she's looking fabulous. She said she's gonna be home this evening, talk to Tony, and we're going to work it out, but they're going to bring that Peach Peterbilt out, and they're going to ride with us. So that's another big truck that's going to be riding with us, and that Mr. Trench already said that he was in for at least part of the journey. So I want you guys to put the pressure, on Mr. Trench and see if he won't come out and join us. Put the pressure on the real Jen and see if Jen won't join us. Jen, I'm sorry, I owe you a phone call. I'll call you today when we're done with the live stream. I'll give you a call. I also owe a phone call to Bob and to John. So guys, I've been in the wilderness, and you see, even when I have full power and full service, I'm not always able to use my electronics. I apologize to you. I'll get back with you. All right. So we'll stay at TQ Trucking for night number 3. Okay. Then we're going to go in the morning to Hebron, Ohio. We're going to go to Hebron, Ohio, and this is going to be a special stop, because one of our fellow visionaries, one of our friends here in the chat right down here, she works there. Her name is Dee, and she works there at the truck stop. She actually offered me a twin mattress for my truck. Very, very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I put like a foam thing back there, and I think it's good right now. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you, Dee. Dee works at the truck stop, and I know that there's one lady who helps clean showers and does other work to help keep hygiene and keep everybody on the road and keep commerce rolling. And I'm not sure if that's Dee or if that's another lady, but thank you so much for the work that you do, keeping our truckers rolling, and thank you for taking the time to reach out to me and to invite us to your truck stop and to your place of business. I know you guys are short staffed, and it's not a problem at all, and we really appreciate the invitation. So Dee, since you've been a loyal visionary, we're coming to see you, and thank you for the invitation. I can't wait to see you, Dee. That's going to be a lot of fun, all right? And so we're going to stop and see Dee at Hebron, Ohio at the TA, All right, TA, Hebron, Ohio. After that, we're going to go to where we're going to spend the night and where we're going to see Joe and Randy. And now I might mean Joe Nagy, depending, but I'm talking about 8-pound bass Joe. You know who you are out there, Mr. Hunting and Fishing Champion, right? Come on, Joe, with your live bait. You come on out here with us, buddy. It's time for you to take that motivated red truck with that awesome messaging. It's time to meet with Randy, right, with that motivated. I think his truck is red. Is yours red too? Help remind me. I have to go back in the videos and look. You know, I remember you had really cool messaging all the way around, and Randy had the 2 flags in the front. Randy, I have a gift for you. Thank you for your kind hospitality, for putting me up on the road. I have a gift for you and, you know, for your son and, you know, for your family, for your wife too, but I don't want to tell you I'm giving your wife a gift because, you know, you probably pop me, you know, the next time you see me. So, Randy, I have a gift for you. I expect you to either meet us that night or meet us in the morning and at least ride to DC with us. Maybe you have 4th of July plans up at your river house, you know, or whatever it is. And I get that, buddy. But if there's any way that I could see you, and I'm not talking about automotive, you know, expensive Randy. I'm talking about Randy with the mustache. You know what I mean? Randy with the mustache, who is a very kind and gracious host. I want to see you, buddy. All right, come get in the game. All right, I want to see you. Your nation's capital for the 4th of July. What could be a better time? When could be a better time, to go down to your nation's capital on the 4th of July, all right? So we're going to go to Hebron, Ohio, and then we're going to go down just south of Pittsburgh to Bentleyville, Pennsylvania. And Bentleyville, that's where the pilot is. That's where we're going to see Randy and Joe, hopefully, and their families. I know Randy has that nice house up on the river, and they like to get away. But Randy, hey, I'm not trying to crash your plans. I'm just trying to say I want you there, all right? Or send people in your place, right? Whatever you can do, buddy. I would love to see you. Joe, I really want to see you, man. It would be awesome to see you. I know you have a lot going on and that you help a lot of people and that you run a business. But I would sure like to see you, buddy. And you motivate me. All right, stay motivated. Shelly, that was a text from Shelly. Shelly, I called you. I'm sorry, you know, that we didn't connect. I'll call you as well. So I have to. Right. I come out of the wilderness up to the mountaintop, do my communications, and then I can go back into the wilderness for a little bit longer. And in this case, just getting ready for work, just prepping what I'm going to teach, going through the different modules that the live demonstrations, visual aids that I'm going to show people, making sure that everything's really squared away. All right. So from Bentleyville, Pennsylvania, that's where we're going to spend night 4. We're spending night 4 in Bentleyville at the pilot. All right. After that, and I'll tell you what, if you want to buy one of those really cool homemade tractors, right, made out of the nuts and the bolts and the gears, I bet I know somebody who could bring some, right? Come on, Randy, bring your whole dang family. I want to see you again, buddy. All right, so I'm not trying to pressure you too hard, but it'll be good to see you. All right, from Bentleyville, Pennsylvania, we're going down to Bunker Hill in West Virginia. We're going to go down to Bunker Hill. We're going to meet up with Santa. I've been talking with Santa today. Looking forward to seeing him. Big 4th of July festivities planned. And I know that they're going to be doing some stuff on the weekend, the 2nd and the 3rd as well. Excuse me. Regarding personnel, so that's the general plan. All right, Bennett, Colorado to Bunker Hill, West Virginia, and then from there into DC. All right, got to go show love to the nation's capital. And important that I say that this is a peaceful and nonviolent movement. It's peaceful and nonviolent movement. All right, but you know, to DC, to our nation's capital, to show love and respect on the 4th of July. All right, so Cole, that's not my real salute. This is my real salute. All right, anyway, Colby, Kansas for lunch. Then we're staying in Salina. All right, the next morning we're going to Oak Grove, and then we're staying in Forestdale. The next day we're having lunch in Terre Haute, and then from there we're going to TQ Trucking. From to be confirmed, but they did invite us, and I have been talking with Lisa and with Amanda about this, and I do know that they're coming with us. Tony and Lisa are definitely driving with us. So I feel like I'm pretty safe with the date there, but we definitely need the confirmation, and I'm not trying to impose too much, but your site is perfect, and we love you guys, and you're going to be with us anyway, and when you want to go see all your friends, right? Okay, cool. All right, so we'll do that. But we should talk about it, but we'll do that. All right, good. So from TQ Trucking to Hebron, Ohio to see D. And guess what? When we're in Ohio, Bruce. That's probably the place, Bruce. So Bruce and Candy. All right. I don't know if you guys remember Bruce, who drove the cab over with the American flag on the front, which is the background picture for this video. I don't know if you remember him or not. My favorite trucker. He always rode shotgun with me whenever we stopped somewhere to go and run errands and stuff like that. So Bruce is an awesome guy. Rode thousands of miles with him and really respect him. And the big news is, it's kind of a secret, but not anymore. Candy, his wife, is going to be coming with him this time. So Candy's going to come with him. Tony and Lisa are in the TQ truck, and now we've got Bruce and Candy, in their truck. And so, it sounds like a double date. One of those trucks is going to start to be a rocking at one point, and all four of them are going to be missing, and we're going to know what's going on in there. I hope I'm there for a little bit of it with the live stream. We'll talk about that later. But Candy, I can't wait to see you. We've talked and stuff, on the phone and over the live stream, and it'll just be wonderful to see you in person. So come on out. Really look forward to seeing you. And Bruce, awesome to talk to you today, buddy. Can't wait to have you out with us, as well. So after picking up everybody in Ohio and C and D, we'll go to Bentleyville for Randy and Joe. From the pilot in Bentleyville, we'll push it on down to Bunker Hill. So I know that Jesse Nagy, Joe Nagy, the cowboy trucker's son, is going to be riding with us. And man, I can't wait to have Jesse there, just right with me there, helping me out, my friend, helping to support this convoy and this movement. And Jesse's going to be really helpful, like a right hand on this convoy operation. So I can't wait to meet up with my buddy Jesse. Kevin from Colorado is super squared away. Really intelligent guy, bright guy, has an awesome truck. He's going to be joining us as well. And Kevin, I owe you a phone call. You're right there. So I've got to talk to Shelly, I've got to talk to Jen, and I've got to talk to Kevin, and I've got to talk to John. Did I miss anybody? I need to go get a pen and make another list, on the list. Anyway, I will call you guys. Lots of things going on. I've been waiting to find out what's going on with work and things like that. So Kevin is super squared away. He's going to run our rear security on the way out there and keep everything nice and tight and sexy. And Kevin, I don't know if you had whoopee lights or, if you have a light bar or something like that, but it might be cool if you grab one, brother, just to sort of identify what's coming up ahead of you as people go on past us. So that's Kevin. We talked about Tony and Lisa coming all the way out from Indiana, right, and TQ Trucking. We met them before. We love them. They were in Hagerstown, right? They were on the original convoy, so we're looking forward to seeing them for sure. Cliff O. I don't know if you want me to say your last name yet or what, but Cliff O. I'm really looking forward to seeing you, buddy. I think this will be the first time that we've ridden together, so really looking forward to having you with us on the ride. Paula D, come on. Can't wait to see you as well, if your plans will still allow it. Okay. I've already talked about Randy and Joe. Mr. Trench, this is me calling you out again. Mr. Trench, trucker, we all love you. You got to come out and go trucking with us, buddy. Even for a day, but I'd really, what else are you going to do on the 4th of July? Bring your friend. Come with us, and that way it's 2 trucks. Don't you have a beautiful friend who works with you? That nice young lady who you were talking to at Burbank, Ohio? You see what I mean, Trench? Be like, oh, hey, I don't know if you have anything going on. I'm going to this party in D.C. Maybe you could come with me. You know what I mean? We drive our trucks, bada bit, bada boom. They rock. It'll be great. Go to, maybe something softer. Whatever you think will work, Trench. But Mr. Trench, I expect to see you on deck as well. Nothing works as smoothly as it does when we're with Mr. Trench. And everybody knows that. Trench, we need you, buddy. We need you. And look how messed up all my tech stuff is. If you were here, all my tech would work perfectly. Trench, we need you, bro. All right? This is your second shout out. And I saw that you said you might be down to drive for a day. And that's all right. That's a good start. Just build on that, because, what else are you doing on 4th of July? Great. Cancel that or bring them all with you is what I would suggest. All right. So there's also LH from Texas with 2 vehicles. Now, I emailed LH again today. I know that you were planning on leaving the 27th. You might be getting out ahead of us, and you might want to ride solo, or you might have some other friends down there who you want to ride with. But if you want to ride with us, come on up to Denver. We're leaving on the 30th. Alternatively, you can meet us along the route, and the stops both for lunch in the middle of the day, probably around 1, and then also in the evening. Now that it's summer, it's going to be light a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Hopefully we'll be able to get into all the locations before it's dark. It means we're just up a little earlier, and on the road. Joe, I'm looking forward to seeing you, buddy. Both Joes, but Cowboy Trucker Joe. I know you're going to be in DC, but somewhat time between the 2nd and the 4th. Would sure love to ride in with you. You and the Peach Peterbilt taking us in would sure be something special, and we'd love to escort you guys, you big trucks, in there. Bruce and Candy, it's going to be awesome to have you guys with us. Craig's Automotive, dude. I'm so sorry that I haven't shouted you out more. You are absolutely the man. Craig, you are hands down the man. You're awesome. Thank you for going so far out of your way to help do brake lines on this truck, which have worked perfectly, and I've had some short stops and everything. Like, you did a lot of work, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Craig. Craig, you want to go on a convoy for a day or two? We'll go, maybe we'll stop at, what was it, Dusty's Landing or whatever Craig's favorite haunt, I think is called Dusty's Landing. So if you guys want to hook Craig up for helping out with the beast, on that first day, second day, whatever it was, call, I think it's Dusty's Landing, but I'm not 100% there in Portage Lakes, and put a couple bucks on his tab. That's a good idea. Craig, come on out and hang out with us, buddy. I would love to see you. And Shelly and Mike, Shelly, I just saw you text me a minute ago, so I'll call you right when I get off of this live stream. And I'm sorry we weren't able to connect when I tried you earlier. If you guys could come out for like a day, that would be great. I understand and respect that you have a lot going on with Mike's health, and I don't want to, I don't want to like put you guys down or put any pressure on you for anything. But I've really been taking care of the beast, and I've done some good work to her. I'd love to show you how I'm taking care of her, and honoring Bobby that way. And of course, still have his dog tags right there, and I'm gonna add a couple of things that I think that you guys and he would like a lot. And we'd just love to see all of you guys. So if you guys can come out, it would be great to see you. As we go through, I know we have friends all the way across the country, right? Terry's doing a little bit better with his eye, but they postponed his surgery again. So prayers for Terry, who's recovering, right? With his eye, and after his mini stroke the other day as well. We definitely want to reach out to him. And Jen, it goes without saying, I hope that we have the privilege to meet with you. And is it Gail who has the gyrocopter? You have to remind me of your name, miss, and I'm really, really sorry, ma'am. You could be a miss, right? I'm very, very sorry that I'm bad with names. Is it Cheryl or is it Gail with the gyrocopter? Christine? No, it's not. I would be way off, which is possible, but that's not what we're going for here. Shoot, it really might be. All right, so I'm very sorry that I'm bad with your name. I will go back in the chat and I'll look at your comment where you were like, hey, if it's clear, I could probably pop a gyrocopter up in the air. Gail, I said that, right? Said that. I think I had it. All right, anyway, she wants to pop a gyrocopter up and give us air cover, air support with a gyrocopter. How badass would that be? Has there ever been a convoy that, one, brought its own air support? Yes, the People's Convoy did have pilots, above kind of filming. You saw that in Claire's documentary. But what about a gyrocopter? How many gyrocopters have been part of a convoy in the past? I don't think it's happened. So let's make it happen on this one. Again, we're leaving on the 30th. We're leaving from Bennett, Colorado. We're going to Bunker Hill, West Virginia. We're going to get there in the morning, late morning, around midday on the 4th of July. And we'll all be able to just take part in a wonderful party, in our nation's capital, just showing love and respect for freedom. All right, this convoy is about awareness. When people look down and they see people in truck stops gathered, in masses with American flags, showing each other respect and love and, encouraging each other, it's going to shock people. It's going to change the way that people think. And there's so many things wrong, right, with our reality here in the United States and in the world. And yeah, it's better in the United States than it is in a lot of other places. But, when I hold up that crystal to look through that is freedom, you know what I mean? And I see all these occlusions in there now that weren't there before. It sure is frustrating. And I have kind of a longer list of things that frustrate me, especially the way that veterans are taken care of in the United States. But on that note, I am I do have feelers out to see how much of my GI Bill I have left, and to see if I can use that for trucking school. It looks like I can use that to go to trucking school. I know that Joe Nagy has a buddy in Trucker G. They have buddies at the same trucking school out. I think it's in Missouri. And I know that Butch's grandson, who's probably around my age, I don't know, maybe younger, teaches at one of these trucking schools here in Colorado that has a really good reputation. So I'm looking to see how much it's going to cost. I'm going to look and see at how much of the GI Bill I have left. And, that might be a fun way to use it. Job's going to be in demand for a long time. So, and all of these events, related to the freedom movement and trucking have sure motivated and inspired me, right? Look at my clothes. I have East-West truck lines here with Jeff. We're going to run the convoy in September. My buddy Jeff, brilliant trucker. And then I have TQ on my hat. And I can't wait to see Tony and Lisa. It's going to be great to see you guys. I don't know why Jeremy and Amanda don't come out too. Jeremy and Amanda, what are you doing for 4th of July? Great. I'll see you in DC. Okay. Come on, y'all. I want to see you. I want to see you guys. Amanda's probably in the chat. I can't see it. There's just too much space here with the framing and the camera. But Amanda, she's probably in the chat. They're from TQ. Amanda, we'd really, really like to see you come and join us. And again, everyone is invited. Every single person who's watching this is invited. If you could share this, if you could like it, you know what I mean? If you could put it down, restream it. Right, I don't know the words. You guys know this stuff better than I do, but get the message out. We're not going to be able to raise the awareness, and watching and engaging is one thing, but please come out. The more numbers we have, the clearer the message is that we send. So we really want to send a good, strong, clear message, and the way we do that is with numbers. All right, with numbers and with consistency of our message. Repeal the emergency declaration related to COVID-19. I know we have some other frustrations too, but the 4th of July is really a celebration of our freedom, what's left of it. And I would love to be in DC celebrating that freedom with you. So please come out with us, right? Come out with us. Expect to go into DC. All right, we're going to go to Bunker Hill in West Virginia. But at some point before I come back to Colorado, I'm going to be in DC, God willing, right? I'll be in DC. Unless for some reason somebody doesn't want me to be there, right? But who has more social power than I do. But it's a peaceful and nonviolent protest. And I'm just going to celebrate our nation and our freedom and these fine United States. Hold on. All right. It would have been okay. They're attracted to the CO2, right? That's what brings these. Anything that needs a blood meal, is usually attracted by the CO2 that your body gives off. So. They're coming right in my face. All right. Anyway, you know where we're going. You know when we're leaving. You know the route. Thank you again to Jackie and to Violet and to the last donation that just came in a minute ago. It's going to be very difficult for me to do this without you. I'm being paid next month for the work that I've done this month. And we're at the end of the month. So if there's anything that anybody can do to help buy 1 gallon of diesel fuel or 5 gallons of diesel fuel or, 50 gallons of diesel fuel, whatever you can do, it would be a huge help. It would really be a huge help. My information is X-Ray, X-R-A-Y, Convoy, C-O-N-V-O-Y, at Cash App and at Venmo. If you're able to help buy a gallon or 2 or 5 of fuel, it would sure help me out. That's, whatever you can do. I understand people are working through their own challenges. And I'm out here on the front line for you. And I'm leading a convoy for you and for me and for us, for freedom. For all of the people, right, to try to stop the erosion of freedom and get some of our rights back. And I need your help to do that, right? I need support to do that. When the athletes of a sports team show up, they're not footing the bill to put everything on, or when I know people have talked about this like a war. I do not think we're in a war right now. I think we're involved in a policy discussion, and there are different unconventional and conventional ways to engage in that discourse. But I don't think we're in a war. But, just to use that analogy for the people who do think that when the soldiers show up, they don't then foot the bill, right, for what they're doing. And I know that everybody should be able to kind of take care of themselves with what they believe in. But if we're really going to grow this movement, right, some people are going to need support to come out here and do this, the people who have the time. So I really want you to come with me. I want you to join me. I want you to ride with me even for one day. But if you can't do that, I would really appreciate you supporting this convoy by buying a gallon of gasoline or diesel for somebody who needs that support. You know what I mean? I think it's a fair request. If not, I'm happy to talk about it with you guys. But, any way that you could support us, we want to see you in person. All right? So we're going to be leaving out of Bennett, Colorado. We're leaving on the 30th. We're going to be seeing all kinds of people who you've seen over the last couple of months. They're going to be coming in and joining us, and hopefully more folks who I haven't even met. I mean, Roy might even be in the chat right now. Roy sent me a message and was like, hey, I might be able to ride into West Virginia with you. And I have to go in and find the message, but all I saw was like the first line as it came up, on Gmail from Roy. So we might have another person, another visionary coming with us. And this will be the second convoy that we've run out. I prefer this, but this is 2 in baseball. This is 2 otherwise. Let's just go with this. It's the second convoy that we've now run out that's just visionaries, right? It's just visionaries. Pretty much, and people who were there for real, boots on the ground in the beginning, and visionaries. So as a community, we are inspiring thousands and thousands of others, right? Thousands of people are seeing the videos, and if you guys can share or subscribe or repost this video, I would love for you to do that to try to get the word out. Maybe you guys could have a special mission, and your mission would be for each person to go and tell 2 other people who don't know about this, about what's going on and about the convoy, and just see if they're interested. Say, hey, what are you doing for the 4th of July? Do you want to party with X-Ray? So come on, I want to party with you guys. We're going to have a fun time. 4th of July cookout. There's going to be fireworks, right? And then we're going to go and we can all go into DC together, nice and safe and easy, right? And this is the time to come to DC. And you're going to want to be there before we arrive or with us when we arrive. You're not going to want to get there much later. So I would sure love for you guys to join us, even if it's at that last stop south of Pittsburgh there at Bentleyville, you know what I mean, at the Pilot, maybe Bentleyville or Hebron, Ohio. Or if you want to come that night to TQ Trucking, and I'll get back with you guys when I talk with Lisa again. I know she was getting her manicure done, and she'll be talking with Tony tonight, and I'm going to come out of the mountains and try to communicate with them. So we'll talk about that. But that's the plan, all right? Whenever you can come and join us, come to Oak Grove. Shoot, you guys invited us to Oak Grove. Come and join us there, right? So come out in Kansas. I know the Patriots in Kansas are strong, really strong, motivating Patriots in Colby and Salina. So I'm looking forward to seeing them as well. So you guys have heard the route forwards and backwards. You know when we're leaving. You know where we're going. I really want you to come with us. 2 videos here, but this video encompasses pretty much all the information. You know who's coming out, who I know anyway. Hopefully you guys maybe send me an email if you want to come out and say, hey, I'm going to come and join you too. I'll meet you here. Okay, so please send me an email. Let me know if you want to come and join us or just come out. If you want to cheer us on and wave a flag, you know about when we're coming. You'll be able to see the rest on the live stream for timing. And this is it. Here we go. We're going to DC for the 4th of July, and I really want you with me. This is the time to be here, okay? Does that make sense? Yes or no, sir? All right. So I'll give you a beautiful view of the mountains. You're probably sick of looking at me. I didn't even I didn't even clean it up. All right. I'll try to flip you around for a second. I'll show you some mountains. So my face isn't right in here. And, if you have any questions, hit me up right now. What questions or comments do you have, or what is it that you would like to communicate to me about what I just communicated to you guys? Thank you, Linda. Great to see you too. Yeah, it's X-Ray Convoy. My Cash App is XRAY CONVOY. X-Ray Convoy. And that's it. Cash App. It's also at Venmo. And I really appreciate you guys considering buying a gallon or 10 of fuel, whatever you can do. But yeah, it's crazy expensive right now, and I'm trying to be out here on the front line for you guys standing up. And any way that you can support me, knowing that that effort would sure be appreciated. Oh, Trench is coming with us now. Trench, I would really prefer to see you in Colorado there, Buckwheat. I would really like to see Trench in Colorado. What do you guys think? Thank you very much, Jen. Appreciate that, Jen. Do you guys think Trent should join us in Colorado or in Kansas or in Missouri or where? Where should Trent join us? Missouri, get out here. That's too far. Colorado, come on. Trucker Trench rocks, right, Carly? You're exactly right. Trucker Trench is an awesome dude. Mr. Trench, actually, excuse me. Trench, I apologize. Mr. Trench, trucker, is awesome. Don't leave that Mr. out. You want to show him respect. Oh, thanks a lot, Ed's Truth, man. I really love riding with you. Now, Ed, man, I should have called you out by name too there, Ed's Truth, because it was awesome to ride with you before and to meet you and to hang out with you. And you're a gentleman. You're a smart guy. You could probably explain this whole doggone gas situation to us, fuel price situation. Oh, I wonder if Ripta will. I don't have his phone number, so I can't reach out to him right now. I don't have his phone number for Ripta. I hope that they'll join. If they see this, they are cordially invited. Oh, that would be great. Yeah, that would be great to see you there. Trucker Trench, yeah. I think I called him Trench one day, and he was like, when I first met him, and he's like, it's Mr. Trench. And I was like, oh, shit. All right, yeah, Mr. Trench it is. What, does Violet want to ride? Violet, you want us to pick you up in Texas? That's a haul, but there are 2 Texans who I want to drive up and ride with us. Who's that, Trench? Who's on the East Coast? Oh, Ripta. Trench is freaking. Oh, Trench is okay. All right, as long as we're authorized, man. I don't want to mess with you. I remember when you gave me that snap correction. Okay, yeah. So I see that you say that you have mixed feelings on 1776. I see that. So I know. Well, let me not say that. I spent thousands of miles riding with Santa, with David, and I think he's a good guy, and I'm interested in advancing the freedom movement, and he's the guy. He is the boots on the ground doing it right now, at the tip of the spear, and that's what Mobo called me the other day. But Santa's out there kind of doing this right now while I'm trying to garner support in Colorado and across the United States to go and support them, but. Yeah, we'll see. I think Santa's a trustworthy guy, and you know what I mean? I told him I was going to come back and bring people, so Vinacci, am I pronouncing that right? Vinacci, vorrei birra. All right, so yeah, Santa David, exactly. He's a great guy. I'm looking forward to supporting him. We're going to see what it looks like when we get out there, and we're just going to sniff the butt of the dog. You know what I mean? We're just going to give a big sniff to their movement and see what's going on and how they're doing it. And, we'll see to what extent we're going to engage. And you guys don't have to stay for a certain amount of time. It doesn't have to be, a week or a month or a year. It could be, a couple of days. But let's go on down to D.C. for the 4th of July in our nation's capital. It's going to be an awesome time, okay? Butch is not going to be riding with us, Connie. Butch's truck is going into the shop. So he's going to be in the shop with his truck, and he's not going to be able to join us. So unfortunately, Butch isn't with us this time, and that's why I need some of you other big truck drivers who are out there on this channel. I need you guys to come and join us, all right? You know where these stops are. You've probably been through them 100 times. And even if you've never been on a convoy before, if you've never done it, come on out. We're going to make it safe. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be in our nation's capital for the 4th of July. I mean, what more could you want? It's really going to be great. You should come with us. Oh, yeah, so I just went over the route. I'll go over it one more time. I just talked about the route, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to post it. Maybe I can post it on the Colorado People's Convoy website. I'll talk to Holly about that. So let me try to hit up Holly, and we'll see if we can get it on that website. Again, we're leaving on the 30th of June, and we're going to leave from Bennett, Colorado on the 30th of June. We're going to be there at 8:30 in the morning. We're going to leave at 9:30 in the morning, all right? We're going to leave at 9:30 in the morning. We're going to Colby, Kansas for lunch. Then we're going to stay in Salina, Kansas. We're going to the Oasis in Colby, Kansas, then the Flying J in Salina, Kansas. And that's where we're going to spend the night on the 30th. Then on the 1st, we're going to go to the Petro in Oak Grove, Missouri, where we were invited to see some friends for lunch. And then we're going to go to the TA in Forestville, Missouri for our overnight. That's night 2. All right. Then the next day, we're going to get up and we're going to head to lunch at Love's in Terre Haute. And then we're going to go from there to TQ Trucking to see our friends Tony and Lisa for night number 3. After that, we're going to go see our friend D at the TA in Hebron, Ohio. And then we're going to go from Hebron, Ohio to Bentleyville, Pennsylvania, the night of July 3rd. And we're going to spend the night at the Pilot there. The next morning, we're going to get up and we're going to roll. And we're going to go straight down to Bunker Hill to see everybody down there with 1776. And for a party on the 4th of July in the nation's capital or real close to it. And before we leave and come back, we're gonna go through downtown. It should be a lot of fun. Does that make sense on the route? And I hope some of you guys can show up, you men and women. You fine patriots. I mean, I really hope that you guys could show up. Mobo, I'm really looking forward to seeing you, Mobo. I'm really looking forward to seeing you. If you guys want to stay long term, the rates are really, really reasonable. Usually it's, more than $500 or $600, more than that for a month to park somewhere. And now I think it's $100 or something like that if you want to be there for a month. So now you guys have the route again. It's about $100 if you want to stay there. You have $3.33 a day. It's funny. Good job, Ronnie. Good job. So that's the information that's out there. Ed's Truth is fixing front brakes in late July. Oh, great. So you're not going to need brakes. You're going to need the accelerator. So you probably won't need the brakes for this convoy, Ed. You'll be fine. There'll be plenty of trucks in front of you to bounce into to slow down. Don't worry about the brake job. Come on out and join us, buddy. It's not that far for you, is it? If you could get to Indiana, you could get to D.C., right? And you still have a couple of days to try to get it into a shop somewhere, I know a guy in Portage Lakes. His name is Craig from Craig's Automotive. He's real squared away. You ought to call him. See you in Oak Grove. Good. Mobo's going to be in Oak Grove. That's great. Mobo, I'm looking forward to seeing you. That's real cool. Ed, we want you with us, buddy. Come on, man. Thank you very much, Rhonda G. I really appreciate you. And to all the visionaries, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm just, back here reading the chat. It's a little bit easier here. I'm just sort of showing you some of the beautiful Colorado scenery. But, this is going to be a great convoy. And even if we only have, 5, 10, 15 people, whatever we had 15 people last time? Well, that was great. That was a really strong reinforcing effort. And the majority of those people are still there, right? So, Bruce, I can't wait to see you and Candy. Candy especially. Can't wait to see you, Candy. And, guys, if you can't come out, please do consider donating. Even a very small amount helps a lot, right? Every gallon of diesel fuel or of gasoline that you can help support us with is a big deal. And again, just X-Ray Convoy at Cash App or at Venmo. And thank you guys. I appreciate that very much. More than all that, I want you to ride with me. And you know where we're going to be, right? Bennett, Colorado, Colby, Kansas, Salina, Kansas, Oak Grove, Missouri, Forestville, Missouri, Terre Haute, all right? TQ Trucking, Hebron, Bentleyville, and Bunker Hill, all right? That's the plan, and we want to see you there. Please, please, please come out, and, so I'm not down like this trying to read the questions. I'll flip you back around and just shoot me any questions you might have. Let me know if you might be able to ride with us. Jackie, thank you for saying that. Thank you for loving my patriotism. I love your patriotism. You wouldn't even be watching this if you weren't a patriot. So every visionary is inherently a patriot who I love. It's going to be a lot of fun. I really hope you guys can join us. All right. If you could ride with me, it's totally worth it. Please come with me. If you can't come with me, please hit the like button, or please share this, or please tell 10 friends about it who you think might be interested. Rhonda, you're an awesome moderator. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And, there's Patty. You're not going to make it. You're taking your mom to Arkansas, right? You're helping move your mom. Or I think I remember you saying something like that. Oh, yeah, it would be cool to meet up. If we could cross paths, that would be great. Paula D, and I'm sorry that we're not going to be able to ride together this time. So somebody's got to come and take Paula's spot. Who's it going to be? Oh, look, Joe Nagy's in here. Cool. Cool. Joe Nagy's in the chat. What's up, Joe? How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing real well, and I hope you can ride with us. You know how much the visionaries love you, bro. I really hope that you'll be able to come and ride with us here on this next trip. Oh, and Georgia Peach, thank you so much for coming into the chat. It's great to see you and for throwing the flag up. I hope you're doing very well, Georgia Peach, and just having a wonderful day. And I appreciate you supporting the channel and helping to keep it online so we can help reinforce, the freedom movement, the patriot movement here in the United States. And I really appreciate all you guys just being involved, because none of this would happen without you. I mean, really, I wouldn't still be involved without, this channel. So thanks to Trucker G. I probably still would be involved, but not the same way, right? So thanks to Trucker G for helping get me started. Trucker and Mrs. G are great people, and a big shout out to them for helping get me going on this. And huge shout out to all my friends from the Convoy, right? Many of whom we're going to get to see here on this next journey, right? Please get PayPal. You say, I'm sorry. I think Cash App is a free download, and I think Venmo is a free download as well. And PayPal has messed me up in the past, and it's probably all the same, but that's why I just prefer those two. Yeah, so Shelly, she just texted me, and I tried to call her earlier, and we weren't able to connect. So I'm going to call her when we get off the live stream here. I'm also going to call Jen. I'm also going to call John. And there's one more. Who's the last one, guys? Kevin. Got to call Kevin, too. PayPal is free, but they charge you when the money comes in, and they charge you when the money goes out. So they double dip out of you for just sitting there. So I don't like PayPal very much. And they froze my account once, and they froze Minion's account, right? Vern's account, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not a big PayPal fan. They charge me on the way in and on the way out. Yes, I will bring my chair. Make sure you bring your chair, X-Ray. All right, Hector, that sounds like a good idea. I'll bring a chair. Good idea. Yes, we want the real Jen to roll with us. How cool would that be? And look, Jesse Nagy's in here too. Cool. Yeah, Jesse, I was talking to Jesse. I'm going to call Mike, and who knows what he says. But I'll see if he has 4th of July plans, and see if he might want to join us just to come in and, make an appearance and shoot off some fireworks with us or whatever, in West Virginia or something like that. Oh, Zelle. Okay. Well, I'll try to get Zelle set up. If you're not comfortable with Cash App or with Venmo. And I appreciate everybody who has supported very much. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, Give, Sing, Go. Okay, well, I haven't tried that. That's a good idea. I did talk to Bill Clark the other day, the biker. Do you guys remember the biker who rode with the People's Convoy through the snow in Flagstaff and Lupton, Arizona? And then when he was on his way back from the convoy, he was hit by a semi-truck. The trailer caught the front of his bike, front tire, and, he broke half the bones on his body, the poor guy. You know what I mean? And he was in rehab there, physically rehabilitating his body after his injuries. And I feel so bad for the guy, and prayers for Bill and for his wife, his family. We went and saw Bill when we were with the convoy and we were down in Texas. We knew that Biker Bill was up there. So we took a whole convoy up there to go see him. It was incredible. We circled. I was up there in the front, and we decided that we had to circle the building 3 times, which meant we had to circle like the city block 3 times, laying on the horns. And we did that. And I got a text from Bill. He's doing better. He's on his phone, so his fingers are working to type, or maybe he dictated it. I don't know. But it was great to hear from Bill. I don't think he even knows I have a channel. But it was great to hear from him. And yeah, he's doing a lot better. Ed, man, that is awesome. You really squared your stuff away. Oh, shoot, Area 51 truck. Yeah, buddy. What's going on, Warren? Hey, Warren, if you want to come with us, it's only $100 to park that thing for a month. And that's not a bad deal any way you look at it or shake the tree. You know what I mean, buddy? Warren, it would be great to have you, man. I need another big truck. Come on. Come on, driver. We'll show everybody the back of your trailer, man. That's the best travel trailer setup I've ever seen. And it's in a, like a van. It's in a, I don't know if it's 53 feet or what, but it's in a semi-truck trailer, and he set it up as like a perfect house. So what's up, Warren? Yeah, buddy, why don't you ride with us, man? We're leaving on the 30th, and we're going to leave from the Loves in Bennett, Colorado, and it would be great to have you with me, man. Well, maybe you can come back. $100 that's a hell of a deal for a place to park for a month. For a place to do anything for a month, $100 is good. Jesse's asking me what time we're going to be in Oak Grove, Missouri. And, man, probably around 1. I'll give you a better, in the mornings, I'll try to give a detailed timeline of when I expect to arrive. But we're going to shoot for like 1 o'clock, probably 1 o'clock p.m. around there. Yeah, Warren, man, Area 51 trucking. I'm sure we can work something out, dude. $100 a month is nothing. You park free. I hear that. Well, it's like, you know, freedom. If you can still influence the freedom movement while parking free, go do it, buddy. Go park in, you know. Oh, I see. Okay, so there was some other history maybe, but Warren, if you want to come, $100 isn't bad, man. No problem, dude. All right, so that's the plan. We're going to be leaving from Bennett, Colorado, right? Everybody with me on that? We're leaving Bennett, Colorado, and then we're going to go to Colby, Kansas. Then we're going to Salina, where we're going to stay on the 30th. Then we're going to Oak Grove for lunch. Usually lunch stops will be around 1 p.m., and we're going to go to Forestville, Missouri. That's where we stay on the 1st. Then we're going to go to Terre Haute at the Loves, and then we're going to go to TQ Trucking. TQ is where we're going to stay on the 2nd of July. That's night 3, the 2nd of July. Then we're going to wake up and we're going to go see Dee at Hebron, Ohio. And that's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully we can see Craig from Craig's Automotive and maybe even Shelly and Mike. God, that'd be awesome if we could see them. You know, then anybody else, you know, anybody who would be interested in coming out. Maybe we could even see, you know, Austin and Hope. Who knows? That would be awesome to see you guys. So y'all come out. You're definitely invited 100%. And after Hebron, Ohio, we're going to go to Bentleyville, Pennsylvania. And that's going to be July 3rd, night 4. We're going to spend the night there in Bentleyville at the Pilot. And then we're going to go to Bunker Hill. And we're going to arrive, you know, in the morning or kind of midday on the 4th of July. And we'll definitely be going into D.C. at some point during the trip. But we're going down there to see everybody, our old friends, right, who were on the last couple of convoys with us. So it'll be great to see them. We're going to push the freedom movement forward. We're going to build awareness. Hopefully you guys are able to come and ride with me. Every one of you are 100% invited. If you can't ride with me and you are able to donate a couple of gallons of fuel, which is $6 a gallon, $5 to $6 a gallon right now, and we're driving across the country again, it would sure help a lot if you could support me, you know, and the other people on the convoy who might voice a need. It's X-Ray Convoy at Venmo and X-Ray Convoy at Cash App. And I appreciate you guys very much. You know, thank you. I'm really looking forward to riding with you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. 3 p.m. We have a very special date scheduled. It's tomorrow, Sunday. Check your phones. I think tomorrow should be Sunday for people, okay? So tomorrow, Sunday, we have something very special planned. And we're going to go and meet with one of the visionaries. And we're gonna learn. We're going to have a learning experience with one of the visionaries. And it's somebody you've met at the different Colorado events. And that's all I'll say for now. But Sunday, 3 p.m., we're going to have a lot of fun with one of the other visionaries. And we're gonna learn about something that she introduced me to that's been a helpful thing in my life that might be a cool and helpful thing in your lives as well. We'll talk about the convoy a little bit more. And then I've got to go get ready to go to work. So that's the plan. I hope you guys are doing well. We want to see Mr. Trench a little bit further west, buddy. All right, Missouri will do, but, you know, I'd love to see you sooner. It's always great when we start off the convoy with a few people and trucks and everything. And, if you're in the Denver area, if you're in Colorado, if you're near Lyman at the truck stop out there, and you just want to ride with us for a day, that'd be great. I should probably call Black Wolf and see where he's parked right now, or what he's up to. I hope Black Wolf is doing real well. Buddy, if you end up watching this, I would love to see you. I know that you said it might be a little bit of a time before you come back in Convoy again. And, if you want to ride across the country or ride back together, if you're on a load or something like that, just give me a shout. I'll give you a shout as well, and we'll try to just work something out. I'd love to see you, buddy. All right. Any other questions or anything like that? Anything that you guys want to talk about? Because I've got a bunch of phone calls to make, as we've been talking about, just so I could get everything ready for the convoy here. And it's been wonderful hanging out with all of you. I'll show you the view one more time. Yeah. So we are going on a convoy right now, and we're just our own group. We're not saying that we're one group or another group, and everybody's welcome from every other group. Everybody is welcome. And we just want to go to DC for our nation's birthday and our nation's capital for a wonderful party. So that's the plan, and I've missed you guys a lot. I'm glad we got to hang out for a little while today. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. is the plan. All right, we're going to go and see a visionary who's just a wonderful person, who's really helped me out a lot, with her support here in Colorado, and who's helped the Patriot movement in Colorado. So, we definitely want to give a shout out there. Georgia Peach, so good to see you. Thank you very, very much for coming in. Wonderful to see you here. Frank Rizzo, great to see you, dude. Awesome to see you in here again. I've loved seeing you guys in the chat over time. Always fun to hang out with you guys. Ed's Truth, I respectfully encourage you to try to get some of that work done so you can roll with us for a few days. Then you go back and get the rest of your work done. Then you come with us again. You know what I mean? We can get it done, brother. That's all I'm saying. I'm just respectfully encouraging you to join, okay? CP, what's up? How are you? Awesome to see Corey in the chat. I hope you guys have a wonderful time when you go to Rainbow. I hope you have a wonderful time. All right. Oh, Mike, thanks, man. It'll be soon, buddy. Mike, it's going to be soon. Oh, you've already talked to Black Wolf. Jen knows all my people. She's already connected to all my people. I agree. The mods are amazing. Wonderful moderators. Thank you all so much. Guys, let's get ready to convoy. I'm going to talk to you again tomorrow afternoon with one of the other visionaries. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to have service or not where I'm doing the training. When we're done with that, we'll talk about it. But I definitely want to see you guys come out and join us. If you can't join us, please try to support us however you can. I'll wave goodbye. I love you. Bye. TQ Trucking, it's going to happen. East-West Trucking in September. Convoy in September. It's going to happen too. All right. Talk to you guys later. Love you.